Hello, Loop Power District employees, retirees, family and friends, and welcome to this month's edition of Canal Chronicles. Fall is in the air, and what a great time of the year this is. You know, it's beginning to get cooler. The sun's coming up a little bit later in the morning, but also setting a lot earlier in the evening. And it's just a great time of year. Football, volleyball, a lot of fun things. If you like to play golf, fall golf is a great time to do it. Another thing that will be happening in October is we'll be moving back to our winter rates, which are lower than our summer rates, to take into account the difference in our energy pricing that we get from our power provider and PPD. Winter rates are a little bit lower, but then people tend to use a little bit more electricity in the winter due to winter heating loads and other things. So you should be seeing a change in your electric bill over the next several months. At today's board meeting, district management and the board had a long discussion regarding district water issues. Recently, the Federal Energy Regulatory Commission approved a revised Loop River bypass reach monitoring plan that the district had filed back in February. We've been waiting for FERC to approve this plan, and with the only modification being we have to continue to do the monitoring through 2025. Initially, we were only supposed to do the monitoring through 2023, but with the revised plan, we have to continue this monitoring through 2025. It's great that we were able to get this revised with no changes to the plan per se, and we can continue to look at and see how the district's activities at the headworks change the Loop River bypass reach in the vicinity of the Genoa Headworks and just slightly downstream from where we take water in at Genoa. This is an important part of our FERC license, and we must monitor this bypass reach to determine if other modifications such as jetties need to be added to prevent the bank from moving as it's done somewhat in the past as we continue to put sand on the south management area and sand on the north management area. The district is still working with our FERC attorneys to try to get a meeting set up with FERC staff to discuss our operations monitoring plan, our operations compliance plan, which we have filed for a hearing at the 8th Circuit Court of Appeals. We hope we're able to reach some settlement with FERC staff and possibly with the United States Fish and Wildlife Service regarding the operations compliance plan, but we need to get a meeting set up with FERC first to get this completed. Additionally, at the headworks, the district has submitted our final remediation plan to take care of activities that happened during the 2019 storm event. This remediation plan would prevent water from moving downstream at the headworks if an excessive amount of water ever got into the settling basin and in the headworks area, similar to what happened in 2019. This remediation effort would let water flow back to the Loop River at the point of remediation. The 100% design drawings were submitted to FERC, and we're waiting for their approval of those design drawings. And then we will go out and take bids on the drawings for completion of the project. Hopefully by sometime next summer or maybe late next fall, we'll have that project completed, and we'll be pretty much completed with all activities associated with the 2019 storm event. Also at today's board meeting, management and the board of directors had a long discussion regarding broadband efforts in the 4-county area. Currently, Platte County has committed up to $1 million for a broadband backbone network in Platte County, and the district as well as Platte County are working at an RFP that we would take out to vendors regarding how to best use this $1 million in rural Platte County. Our hope is that we can get a lot of rural areas connected to high-speed broadband that would basically enhance their ability to perform the work that they do in their rural areas, and to really help out the farmers and other agricultural-based products in these rural areas. Currently, many of the communities that we provide service to have got some sort of high-speed broadband available to them, but the rural areas are what's really lacking, and this $1 million we hopefully will help those areas and move those toward being able to get broadband at a much higher level than what they can currently. Stay tuned, we'll be providing more information. We have a meeting set up with Platte County officials and the district, as well as officials from NPPD and a consultant that the district has hired to kind of help us put the RFP together and to finalize a contract with winning bidders once the RFP hits the street. At the board meeting, the board approved a resolution recognizing the retirement of Tim Novicki. Tim has been a lineman in Columbus for the last 33 years, and we wish Tim all the best in his retirement. We hope that Tim and his family enjoy the retirement that's coming to him and really enjoy the fruits of everything that he's done over the past 33 years for the district. So congratulations, Tim, and we look forward to seeing you in public after your retirement. CFO Walt Williams presented the financial report at today's board meeting. Through the end of August, the district is doing very well financially, and we are almost right on budget. We've had a great July and August, especially from the standpoint of sales of hydroelectric power to NPPD. Power prices in the Southwest Power Pool have been very high this summer due to plant outages and just increased load in the area, and that's really helped out with regard to the fact that our hydroelectric units, although producing less than what they have in the past, are able to get more money from the production that they've had. So overall, that's been great. The year's been good so far. We're hoping that September, October, and November look very, very similar, and we're working on, as we start putting budgets together for the 2023 period, trying to figure out how the end of 2022 will represent moving forward in 2023. Over the next several months, we'll be putting our budgets together and looking at our rates and trying to determine what, if any, kind of a rate increase we might need for 2023, especially given that we're seeing increases in all sorts of products, including our power purchases from NPPD. Even though rates are not increasing, NPPD is not able to give back as much money in surplus revenues that they've had in the past, so the district will be seeing an increase in purchase power costs. As this is 75% of the district's overall cost, that will affect the district's bottom line, and we will be developing retail rates in the November-December time period along with our budgets, and we will relay that back to the public as we complete that analysis. Also at today's meeting, the board approved the selection of a new transformer that will be put at our new Columbus Southwest Substation. The Columbus Southwest Substation is going to be located near the sale barn in the southwest part of Columbus and will take loading off of the Columbus Northwest Substation, which is seeing increased loading due to new projects such as the casino and new housing projects in the northwest part of Columbus. This new Columbus Southwest Substation will help serve the Wagner's Lake area, as well as the Whitetail area and businesses along Highway 81 south of the railroad tracks. We're excited to have this new substation in place as we've been planning this for a number of years and are really looking forward to that helping increase the reliability in the Wagner's Lake and Whitetail Lake areas. And finally, I would be remiss without pointing out that October is Public Power Month. And what a time to be excited about public power. As many of you know, Nebraska is the only state in the United States that has 100% public power. Now, most every state has public power, but Nebraska is the only one in which every power supplier and every retail provider is a public power entity. It's unique in the nation and very unique to anything that's out there. And really, what does public power mean? It's really you, the customer, and the citizen are the owners of our business. You elect the board of directors, and you have a say in what goes on within our building. We look to you to provide those board of directors who provide direction to management and the remainder of the Blue Power District team, and really help set forth what we do on a day-to-day basis. It's really great that we represent the public, and we allow the public obviously to come in and talk during our board meetings if they want to. And they can have a conversation with our board members at any time. Our board listens to the consumer and takes their concerns into effect when talking back to us at our board meetings and outside of our board meetings. It's really important that the public understand that you have a voice in what we do. You are why we're here, and we are here to provide service to you. So again, let's celebrate public power in October and celebrate Public Power Month, as this is a great place to be and a great time to be involved in public power. So with that, and as always, stay safe and be happy.